Hey guys, it's Michael. Today we have breaking news with regards to a coronavirus vaccine, a potential vaccine from a company called Moderna. However, this is bad news for your second round of stimulus checks. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over exactly what is going on with this potential coronavirus vaccine, and then after that we're going to get into the bad news with your second round of stimulus checks. So make sure you stick around for that. But before we get started, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when new videos come out. Anyways, let's get right into it and let's go over the company called Moderna. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. And earlier today at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, they announced a positive result from phase 1 of its vaccine for the coronavirus. This is great news. This is their press release that they announced earlier. It's pretty complicated, so we're not really going to look at it too much. We're just going to look at a couple of key things. And the first phase that they were testing this vaccine on is for 8 initial participants. You may be thinking that's not a lot of people, and it's not. So this is just the early results, but because of this, because of these positive announcements on this vaccine, it caused the stock market to skyrocket today, and the stock market is up nearly 4% on today alone. This is the highest the stock market has been up in one day for over a month since we started to see that huge increase in late March. Anyways, Moderna is a clinical stage biotechnology company that's been focusing on mRNA, and we're not going to get into that, but essentially they're working on a vaccine for the coronavirus. So there were 3 different doses of the vaccines tested. There was a low, a medium, and a high, the 25, 50, and 100 microgram doses. And then the only negative effects from giving these to the 8 participants were when they received the highest dose, the 100 microgram dose. These patients, some of them had fever or muscle pains, and they also had headaches. So they said that those symptoms went away after a day, but they're not going to be using that 100 microgram dosage because the 25 and the 50 works just as well. When these patients took the 25 and 50 microgram dosage, they were able to stop the virus from replicating. So basically with any vaccine is that it tricks your body into thinking you already had the disease, or already had, let's say, coronavirus. So your body develops antibodies to fight against that, which means that you won't be able to get the coronavirus if you take the vaccine. So guys, this is great news because right now, while it is only 8 participants, it was great news for the stock market. In general, the Dow Jones, like I said, was up 4%, and also for the company Moderna. They're up, as of right now, 25.7%, as you can see on Webull right here. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks. But anyways, great news for Moderna. They're up, and the whole stock market is up on this news. Why is this? Well, while it is only 8 patients, the FDA has approved them to fast track to phase 2 and phase 3 of testing. Phase 2 is going to be with 600 participants, and phase 3 is going to be with hundreds or thousands of patients. So they're scheduled for phase 3 later in July. So if everything goes according to plan, phase 2 goes well and phase 3 goes well, they said that you could see a vaccine for widespread use for most of us in late 2020 and early 2021. So that is huge news because a vaccine means that we could return to normal life. Everything could go back to normal. If you could just take a shot, you'll have to get it 2 times though, because you have to get it once at the beginning and then 28 days later, you have to get another shot. But if you could just simply get a shot and you wouldn't get the coronavirus, well then people can return to normal work. You can go on flights, you could travel for business, you can do anything you would normally do and not be worried about getting the coronavirus because you would have the vaccine. So this is huge news, and this is why the stock market and the economy was doing so well and had such a positive outlook earlier this morning. So that is all the good news. There's a potential vaccine that is working. It's been used on 8 patients, only 8 patients so far in a phase 1 part of the study, but they're going to be going to phase 2 and phase 3 of the study very soon. So that is great news. However, the bad news is with our second stimulus check. And the bad news is because if there's a vaccine from Moderna that actually works and it goes through phase 2 and phase 3 and it's working and people can take it, well then it's not going to be as likely that we're going to get a monthly stimulus check or maybe any stimulus check at all, because if the economy can recover and people can return to work, well then the Senate's going to say we don't need to pass more stimulus money right now because people can return to work. And as of right now, the Senate says they're not doing anything. They want to wait until at least after Memorial Day. So that's going to be at least another week. We're not going to see any more action in the Senate for a second stimulus package. So this is big news because we are hoping to get a second stimulus package soon, but we also want to be able to return to work. So right now there is a vaccine. We don't know exactly how the tests and trials are gonna go, but as of right now it's going well. But this is not good news if you're wanting another stimulus check. And even Jerome Powell in the Fed, in a 60 Minutes interview yesterday, he said the most important thing we need to look at for the economy rebounding and recovering is look at the medical data. So that's social distancing, a vaccine, anything with regards to the medical data for coronavirus. And the biggest factor would be if we had a vaccine that works, because then social distancing and all the other things they put into place, that doesn't even matter as much, because if you could simply take a shot and have a vaccine, well then things can return to normal, and that would be the most important piece of medical data to look at for the economy recovering. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks when you sign up for the Webull investing app, 1 free stock when you sign up for Robinhood. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to join our Discord group community chat. We talk about stocks, investing, stimulus checks, just about anything you could think of. Please be sure to like the video down below, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.